For example, when you have poopy butthole and hairy butthole, the only solution is wet wipes. And if you don't have the wet wipes and you have a hairy asshole and you only using TP, there's still poop on your asshole. Damn, I was saying that mid-firefight. Are you baiting? You're baiting. Oh. You're like, all right, let's up the fire rate. You ever changed a 2-year-old's diaper? Ethan or Sky? Never. You ever changed a diaper, Ethan? Alright then. We can't relate. No way. You almost have no bullets. I actually don't know your bullet count, but it feels like you shot at least 300. I hope so. It's like the game of Battleship where you like literally are going square by square. Which again, I do respect it. No. Where's the shit marker? Oh, that is so funny. I'm back from the shitter and I see that you were killing nothing.
What's the most important part of the game?
I literally thought that at first. I was like, that doesn't sound like gameplay.
It's actually something that happens before the game even starts.
Stagnant
a lot of people love to type draft diff at the end of the game, but very rarely do people actually put in the effort into drafting a good team comp when champion select is actually happening. When it comes to picking up the right champions, it can be a bit difficult. The champs with super high win rates are obviously pretty busted and are good picks, but it can be a bit tough to know what champions are bad. I mean, some are obvious. Aphelios' win rate is about 45%.
You got him.
And there's no argument for ever
Sky,
picking him,
come on.
unless you just want to have fun. But then there are picks like Silas Jungle. His win rate is negative, but when played correctly, he's insanely busted. So today, I'm hoping that we can clear up which champions are absolutely terrible, so you can avoid picking them at all costs. My name is Nathan Ng, and our topic for today is the worst champs on patch 13.2.
No, stop!
We're starting things off with Akali. It's important to note that this is specifically referring to Akali top lane. In the mid lane, you can make arguments for her. Despite her low overall win rate, a good Akali player can definitely play into quite a few mid lane matchups, and even in the tougher ones, she can play safely and pick up kills post 6. But in the top lane, things are a lot harder. For one, the tanks, juggernauts, and bruisers up here are a lot beefier, making it hard for any assassin to fight them,
inverted
especially once they pick up itemization to shut you down. To make matters worse, you don't have the safety of being so close to your turret like you would in the mid lane. Top lane is a lot longer, and once your shroud is down, there's not much that you can do to stop your opponent from running you down in that lane. It's not like you're gonna reach a point where things get any better. Almost all top lane matchups are a losing one for you from levels 1 to 18, so save yourself the trouble. If you have to pick Akali, take her. If you refuse to leave top lane, drop her from your pool for now. Before we go any further, I just want to take a minute to remind you that while our meta videos and other content are a great way to pick up some quick tips, if you're super serious about improving, you should head over to ProGuides.com. Our coaching staff is made up of top-level players,
said this is part of the game, let's go!
So it's always a good time to stop by. And for just $7.99 a month, you can take your ProGuides experience to the next level. A premium sub gives you access to all of our courses and bootcamp content, and we'll even throw in a 10% coaching discount. If you're ready to take your gameplay to the next level, trust me, it's worth every penny. Now, let's get on with the list. Our second top laner to avoid is Aatrox. He's been absolutely gutted, and for good reason. While his solo queue win rate has never been particularly great, when a good Aatrox got an early lead,
that guy's a legend. I'm gonna watch him this whole time.
Carry. Just look at World.
And the answer is yes, he is.
So, after the last round of nerfs, you think it's gonna be as bad as it's gonna get for him. His win rate on 13.1.
That's not even the fucking neighbor, bro. This is just some Samaritan coming through, dog.
The healing on Death's Dance is getting gutted, and
the van's gone, bro. That's the neighbor.
Seeing as those items are Aatrox's core build, he's pretty much going to be in a tier after this.
Then why I see it drive away?
The first thing that we'll be warning about to avoid is Zed. Zed has always been overall a pretty low win rate champion, but due to his ability to clear jungle very quickly, he's been pretty
I hardly see him, to be honest.
With really good pathing, you could snowball hard.
If this is actually him, this might be the first time I've ever seen him.
It wasn't very consistent, and now it's borderline impossible. On top of his last round of nerfs, the current meta is just really bad for Zed. Even if you do get an early lead, it doesn't mean much when you're up against beefy tanks.
He's having fun.
You'll basically never be able.
He must be a big lawnmower, so like he's just getting his fix.
On top of you being weaker on the 1v1 side, those guys
like this
are
is the best he can get.
Useful in team fights, especially when you run into one abusing Radiant Virtue.